Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Digseum, or Digseum? Museum, but Digseum. It is a incremental digging excavation game inspired by the Pokemon Platinum digging game, but then also incremental games like Node Busters and To the Core and whatnot. And I'm curious to see where this goes. It's an interesting idea, and I'm a sucker for incremental games. Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. Today's the big day. It's the grand opening of our museum. We're going to have the biggest and the best museum in the world. But we don't have anything to show off quite yet, so let's go digging for some cool things. Click the excavate button in the bottom right. Let's find some cool relics. Okay, so we can go to the mud pit. Excavation, mud pit, let's go. Alright, this actually looks really nice. Excavating's pretty simple, you just gotta click a tile to dig it. Green bar at the top shows your stamina. Digging is strenuous work, you'll lose stamina when you dig. We want to find all the relics hidden in the dirt before we get too tired. Good luck. So, honestly, kind of to the core-ish. Okay, there's one. I guess what I should do is kind of patchwork it. Well, whatever, we get one. Tall mask. 2G per second. Or per person? Per person. Nice, you found a relic. Our museum actually is worth visiting. The more relics we have, the more we can charge visitors to enter. If we want to have the best museum ever, we'll need lots of relics and lots of visitors. The amount of money we make depends on both of those factors. See the exact numbers in the bottom left of the screen. So we get 2 people per minute, so we effectively get 4 gold per minute. Well, this costs me nothing, so sure. Okay, so the bones do not show anything specific. Yeah. Looks like there might only be 1 artifact per. Oh, level up. So we get 30% per G per person. Oh yeah, I also wanted to teach you about something else. Sometimes you might find duplicate relics while excavating. Finding duplicates will level up our existing displays, making them worth more money. Also, whenever you excavate, you'll earn experience for that excavation site. When a location levels up, it boosts the value of all relics in that area. Keep those things in mind. Okay, I'm immediately liking a lot of this. Parallel progression systems feel very good. I don't think there's anything else. I think we have to clear the first level before we can do too much. How much money do we have? Not much, and everything is expensive. Marketing, stamina, pickaxe area, pickaxe strength. So yeah, we're just going to be chipping away at this for a while. I think we're going to be making plenty of money pretty quickly, though. Okay, 21G. Yeah, this is going to speed up. There we go. Yeah, so I think the giant cross mark is probably my best option. But I'll have to think about it. One of the things that I'm really interested about with games like this is the fact that the resource acquisition is based on real time. I'd love to see one of these games go full turn-based. Like, I could have actually seen this one be kind of fun, where it's like, go on your excavation, and then you get like a... Oh. We did get 2. Golden Monocle. So that's the second one that we've probably been missing in these territories. Okay, so I can get some marketing, so that increases the amount of people I get, which drastically increases my money. Yeah, so there are 2 artifacts available here, somewhere. Oh no, I guess you can find both. Oh, that's fine. Level up. It certainly feels like I'm getting a lot of gold per minute now. I'm sure things are going to get progressively more expensive. Well, there's the monocle. There we go. There's probably a digging path that you can do. Like, okay. So, it seems like hitting the center tile makes a lot of sense. As with these. There we go. Okay, now we're really getting the money. Let's see. I don't know. The money over time aspect has always been kind of an interesting thing for me, because it does make these games trend towards idleness. Wow, that was... that was bad. Okay, marketing gets me even more. And, like, ultimately, I don't think it matters that much. It's just one of those where I'd love to see some of these games really embrace low numbers. But I'm not going to bring it up anymore, because kind of disservice to the devs. There it is. Money's coming in pretty quick. Pickaxe strength. So that means might mean I can go down a whole level. I think I'm going to save up for the pickaxe area. And this is taken up quick enough that I can actually just snag it pretty fast. Otherwise, I could go for the marketing. I think I'm going to go for the pickaxe area, just because. Okay, so how much bigger is this? It should be 2 tiles. Oh. I like it. I wonder if there's a way that I can rotate pickaxe area. Because oh, I see. So it added the top 2. Next we'll add the side 2. I was hoping I could rotate it. But it's clear I can't. There we go. Upgrade that a couple of times. You know, actually, we have the money. Let's go here. Forest of Secrets. So it costs 100 every time I go here. Whoa, this place is sort of creepy. The trees are so tall and it looks easy to get lost in. But there's probably some awesome relics here too. Fair enough. Oh, it's like a moon. I read that as a banana. Crescent Charm. Giant banana. More stamina, a bit more marketing. Right. Gotta make sure I leave myself enough money. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. World Tree Acorn and Fairy Wings. This is one heck of a museum. Just, yeah, what's in your museum? I don't know. God's hair. Okay, get another one. Getting enough. I'm probably just gonna still invest in whatever's cheapest and available. I more or less want to spend most of my time out in the field as it gets me incremental progress anyway. There we go. And levels up everything. Because every time I come back, we should have just more money. Unless money only takes up when I'm not on these adventures, at which point... should be fine. Levels up again. More gold per person. Yeah, okay, good. It ticks up when I'm not there. Let's go for the pickaxe area. So then that's going to be a nice plus. And yeah, we don't have to worry about the entrance fee. Everything is extremely cheap. It's Fairy Wings somewhere. I don't think I was going to find that. Let's see. Do we got another upgrade? More stamina? Just keep going for stamina, I think, more than anything else. There we go. Petrified squirrels. You know, there's something about that that's just kind of... It's a little ghoulish. It's like, come to the museum, the new petrified animal exhibit. You know what, actually, that's kind of cool. I think it's mostly just the fact that it's a petrified squirrel that makes it silly. Okay, more stamina, more marketing. Let's go for strength. I don't need marketing yet. Oh, that's a new one I don't think I've seen before. And there's 3 now. Dream Fragment. Okay, so that's something new. Hey, is that a dream fragment you found? I've never seen one in person before. It looks so strange. Sort of glowing and has a faint warmth to it. Not entirely sure what their purpose is, but I feel like they're important somehow. Should keep a hold of any more that we find. Get more marketing. Just swim in money. Do we do even... Oh, interesting. So there's a star, so I wonder if... Dream fragments are more like... Oh. So I researched more about the dream fragment you found. It looks like each location has a limited number of them. Once we obtain all the fragments, no more will appear. We should probably try to find all the fragments in all of the locations. Might be worth going back to previous locations for them. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to play around with space. I guess we'll know if there's a dream fragment present, because it's going to specifically have 3 options. And yeah, it looks like we have enough stamina that we can clear out all of the ground. I wonder if we ever get to the point where there's multiple layers of depth. That would actually be kind of neat. The other question is, like, how worth it is this? I mean, we're still absolutely swimming in money. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of one of those where we're a little bit reliant on it just showing up. On the plus side, we're making oodles of money, so it's one of those where, like, everything I do is technically in service of progression. Unless there's just nothing here. Did we just get really lucky with the Forest of Secrets? We might have. I do almost kind of wish there was, like, a quick restart button for a couple of these. Okay. How much more money do we have? Pickaxe, strength, and stamina? I mean, look at that money rolling in obscenely quickly. Still only 2. Like, I would not have to wait long to get even bigger mining size. I'm actually kind of surprised at how cheap that was. But it may also be one of those that this is actually just a really short and sweet incremental game. Which I think I'm very much fine with. I don't know, I'm a big fan of incremental games that don't waste your time. As odd as that sounds, you know, most incremental games are idle games, right? They're supposed to be a waste of time. I actually really like the ones that don't, because I think they tend to be some of the more interesting and compelling games in recent memory. I wonder if we also get bigger, like, digging spots and whatnot. I think I'm gonna give up. If there's a dream shard here, it's so rare. And I mean, like, it's still boosting my money value. Just for going there, but... Whoa, I can hear my voice echoing through the walls, but this place makes me kind of claustrophobic. Let's find some relics and get out of here. Flute and snake, fleeting flute, and petrified snake. A snake ain't petrified, it's just stuck. Leave it alone. Oh, so as we scale this up, we are going to be scaling up how hard we hit in each of these. That's kind of neat. A little bit more marketing, a little bit more cash. Okay, we got 3. Got it. Glistening Ruby, Eternal Lantern, and Dream Fragment. Okay. Do you go here next? Mushroom Grotto. Let's just keep kind of pushing our way into a number of these. Huh. There's so many strange mushrooms growing around here. Grass is a strange color too. I wonder how many people have ever come here before. We might be the first ones. What would happen? I wonder what would happen if I ate one of the mushrooms. Yeah, you're right. It's probably a bad idea. Actually ran out of energy. Staff of the Shaman. That's okay. What else have we got? Stamina marketing pickaxe area. Ooh, the next level's expensive. Yeah, I might be able to push my way into the next region. I just don't know if it's super duper necessary. Mr. Fun Guy and Crown of Thorns. I wonder if that 30% boost per second. I wonder if that's one of those where... Nope. We don't want to go back there. I wonder if that's universal or only for the relics that we have from, like, that location. Unbreaking Cobweb, another one of these. Next upgrade for marketing. And the prices are starting to get pretty high. So I think our progression is going to slow down a lot. Which I'm wondering is if that's what the dream shards are for. Okay, we got the dream shard. It's really the only thing that matters here. Because as long as we have the dream fragments, we don't have to stay here if we don't want to. Yeah, the main question is, do we want to go back to, like, Echo Cave? Even though there's no dream fragment left to be had. Purely to boost their value. Maybe? Or should I be focused on the latest? Because these are faster, but it's not that much faster. So let's go back here. We're just shy of 300,000 for completing that one. Okay, Mr. Fun Guy, Cobweb. This goes up even further. Did that boost me? 30,000, so it's probably worth it. Well, it certainly goes faster now that I have those upgrades. Yeah, it seems like 20,000 every time I do that one. Let's go back here one more. Like 20 to 30,000. Credit where credit is due. This is very fast. Okay. No. It seems like it's vaguely about 20,000 no matter where I go. I guess the main question is, how does the multiplier factor? But maybe it's not a problem. Okay, well, we've been there, so Lost Pyramids, let's go. It's probably very expensive. It is getting bigger. Whoa, I thought it was just rumors, but it actually looks like there's actually a pyramid here. This is crazy. These pyramids are massive. Wonder how and when they were built. There's also definitely some awesome relics buried beneath the sands here. Scarab shell and pharaoh mask. Okay, so we're 443. Unfortunately, the last one is hard to find. Oh, Dream Shard. Got it. Okay, 443. No, that was 50,000. So, yeah, it seems like the best thing that I possibly could do for myself is continuously push into kind of whatever the newest thing is. Assuming I can afford to get in there. Because, yeah, that definitely gets me the most. 10 million gold might be a little bit of a push on that one. Get a bit of stamina? Yeah. The extra pickaxe radius is nice. I do wish there was a little bit of agency. When I say agency, I mean like with my build. Currently, it's just, hey, here's the same upgrades over and over and over again. I think it's fine, but it does have that kind of feeling of... I'm just making small incremental progress on my core stats. And while that actually is kind of fun, you know, being able to dig and mine in larger shapes and for longer periods of time until I found all the artifacts, I wish I had some level of choice in how some of these ranked up or upgraded, or, you know, it's like A or B options is really the thing. I need to write about this and do a video or something. Talking about why A and B options are critical for incremental games. I don't think we've found the mummy before. Mainly from the perspective of just, like, having that depth and breadth, that width. The idea of, like, oh, you know, here are all the different potential build options that I can play around with, which works the best here. So like big talent trees, or what's a good example? Well, I mean, Journey to Incremental is probably the best example I can think of within the incremental genre, purely from the perspective of, like, if you're watching the stream that I did earlier today, I literally was talking about this, but Incremental did a very good job of giving players more tools than they needed to beat the game. And in doing so, allowed players to have so much more control. There's a new upgrade available. You should go check it out. I think it'll help our museum grow even faster. So you can prestige. We don't want to do it yet, because I haven't actually found the thing in the mud pit. And it feels like we should. Because there should be a dream shard. I mean, otherwise we prestige and it'll just show up. Maybe that's it. Instead of wasting my time on something that might not show up, we prestige and we just find it on the next round. Because we're going to spend an amount of time on the mud pit anyway. But who knows? Maybe the prestiging system is our agency. Alright, so how much? I went back to the mud pit a bunch. I do not think there's a spirit shard there. We also have... Okay, before I do anything, let's go to Mount Stone. And then I'm going to buy at least a couple of these upgrades. I don't want to spend too much money in case Mount Stone is kind of expensive. There we go. That should be enough. Mount Stone is... Oh, that's Snowy Summit. Okay, Mount Stone is 2 million gold to go. Oh my god. This place looks sort of intimidating. There's sharp rocks everywhere, and giant boulders too. One wrong step can send you tumbling down below, and the giant rocks will make it difficult to excavate here too. But now's not the time to get scared. Let's get digging. I feel like this game would work really well if it had some kind of like deep lore going on. Like, oh, I don't know. This guy's actually having you, or having me go in and like excavate resources, or I think I can only do this 3 times. Also, there's 2 of them. Oh, it'll actually tell you there is none in the mud pit. I didn't even notice. Well, we can do this a couple of times, but then I think we just leave. The problem is there's no telling where the shards are. Yeah, nothing. Dang. Yeah, there's no telling where the shards are. I was hoping I could get at least 1. We might have to just hang up the towel and prestige after all. Yeah, because I'm not going to actually make a whole lot of money here. We're making 2 million gold per minute. We might actually be able to spend some time here. We're not going to be able to go much beyond. But that's okay. Got it. Get the Dream Fang, the heavy coin. And yeah, we're making 2 million gold per minute. So like, I could kind of stick around here. See if I could get the dream shards, but it might just be more practical for me to prestige at this point. Worst comes to worst, I regret my actions. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we're out of money. Upgrades, prestiging. Museum will be reset, but we'll be able to spend dream fragments on, or dream shards on upgrades? Okay. Whoa, what's this place? It's so green and ethereal. Are we in a dream right now? Hey, wait, look, there's something over there. Huh. Looks like we're supposed to bring dream fragments here. We can spend them on upgrades. I see. We'll go ahead and spend our dream fragments, as you would think would be best. So increase minimum people multiplier. Base people minimum. Relic starting level. Location starting level. Prior knowledge. What else do we have? Relic starting level. Relic value increased by total dream fragments. Value of all relics. Let's do that. What else do we have? Base stamina. Okay, stop dreaming. Cannot modify the tree until you prestige again. That's fine. Alright, so this is the agency I was thinking about. I'm also curious if, and we're back to nothing, aren't we? Yup. That's fine. On the plus side, that money value is nonsense good. I remember pickaxe area and strength being that expensive. Maybe it was. Well, it's fine. We've got a lot to work with, at the very least. But yeah, the prestiging gives us a lot of agency here. Nothing. It must have been some smaller ones. But yeah, what was I going to say? I don't know, it's just a big talent tree, and that because there's no diminishing returns on the cost of the nodes, it seems practical enough for me to, I might as well actually go to the forest. There's really no reason for me to stay here. Because the mudflats offer the least value, because they don't even give me dream shards. Money's good, though. Even more marketing. It feels like this is zipping up so much faster. I guess the 3 times initial value is pretty effective. One problem is it very quickly becomes maybe more valuable for me to just idle on some of these. Oh well. There we go. So I'll have to check if this has more dream shards, because it might be one of those... Yeah, so the dream shards reset, so we actually want to get as many as we can before we leave. Each time. I'm not going to find the other one. Some of them are big, some of them are not. There we go. And, like, I think it's still kind of a false agency just in terms of the fact of, well, grind enough and you'll just get everything anyway. At least we get the squirrel. Okay, pickaxe strength, some stamina. I guess I probably should have gone for marketing, in retrospect. But yeah, we want to stick around just long enough to get our hands on every single dream shard. Okay, upgrades. Now let's go for marketing. Because yeah, look at that. Look at that speed. It's nonsense. And I think we're... Oh, right. We're doing the weird kind of zigzag. No more dream shards have shown up, but that's okay. Okay, next level of upgrade. Pickaxe strength. Now let's do stamina and marketing. Marketing is cheap enough to give me what I'm looking for anyway. Okay, there's the dream shard. So we're now free to leave. Okay, upgrades. Getting to the point where I could do that, but let's just get those two. I'm in zero rush. At this point, we're making way more money than is... I don't want to say reasonable. We're making an unreasonable amount of money. That's the easiest way to state it. Get us the size. I thought it was actually going to be really slow getting back up to where I was at, but that extra value, though. There it is. Last couple of hits, but we're fine. That starting stamina bonus might actually be extremely valuable. I hadn't really thought about it, but you can just have 2 stamina at the start. Considering how little stamina I have just to begin with, that actually might not be a bad idea. Come on, where's the doof snake? I crave the snake. Sorry, that just popped into my head. I wouldn't exactly say that I have, like, problems with intrusive thoughts. I kind of do. I'll just be, like, hanging out, and my brain is just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if you said this extremely inane thing? I've been dealing with that kind of my whole life. And, like, most of the time, I'm pretty good at, filtering it out, either by being like, oh, yeah, that's not something I want to say publicly, because, why would you even say that? There's the snake. Now, I don't think we've found the spirit shard for the cave yet. Yeah. And there's still nothing in Mud Pit. I could have actually kept upgrading. Okay, let's go for pickaxe area. We're still just in Echo Cave, and we're making this much money. That booster is wild. Hey, we're good. Okay. Unfortunately, next couple upgrades are going to be a little pricey, but that's okay. I mean, we're already making 3 million gold per minute, just default. Without even trying? Oh, it's somewhere in here. There it is. Okay. We can immediately go on to the next one. Don't even spend time in the Mushroom Grotto. It's not worth it. Lost Pyramids, let's go. The acceleration of this is actually kind of enthralling. So, I take it back. I think this has the juice. Yeah, because it took me 8 minutes to do what it took me 30 previously. There it is. Lucky. Okay, so we might have to hang out for a little bit, as I cannot afford much. We could also just reset here. I got 4 shards. Sure, let's do it. Instead of just messing around on the stone zone, which is going to take so much longer. So relics starting level. Value of all relics up to... Yeah, that's very good. Okay, base pickaxe strength. Keep all upgrades on prestige. What the hell? Alright, so in that case, we want to prestige really fast. Keeping all upgrades on prestige, I just... I get it, like, it makes total sense. You don't... Why not, right? I didn't get it. Must have been a mask hiding in there. It's fine. How much money am I sitting on? Way too freaking much. Let's just hang out until we have the money. Oh, I should have gotten marketing. To some degree, I don't even... Oh, wait. I don't even need to stay on the mud pits. There's literally no point in being there. Oh, but we did get the bit. So I can actually continue to go up. Next couple levels of marketing, a little bit more stamina. Go into Echo Cave. Might be a little weak for this one. Oh yeah. The fact that it takes me 2 strikes to even get through here is rough. But I wasn't really expecting to. Okay, there we go. There's one. I don't know why I was dancing around the red gem. That should make me a whole mess of money. That's a mess. At this point, to some degree, it is actually almost more practical for me to not do anything. Alright, there we go. Okay, there's the dream shard, so I can continue to progress. Now, I could also potentially just immediately prestige. I have exactly 2 dream fragments. The only reason why I want to do this is... Nah, it's fast enough for me to go to Mushroom Grotto in the Pyramid to get the remaining couple. There we go. Okay. Upgrade size. Yeah. Because we do actually need the digging speed. It's interesting how I kind of oscillate between more or less hunting for money and then, well, not even hunting for money, just trying to scale up my money generation more than anything else. And then going back to wanting to dig more, not necessarily for the artifacts, but for the not for the artifacts, but for the dream shards. Because at first you want the artifacts so you can make money. Then you want to just make more money so you can dig faster and get to the next couple of zones. Then you kind of loop backwards as you want to dig for dream shards because money itself is kind of meaningless. You have enough of it. That your finances scale up faster than your ability to progress. And so it's not as practical. I don't know. It's fun to have my priorities shift so hard, so often. So I think at this point we can actually go to the stone zone, because that also has 2. I think the only immediate problem is digging through all that rock is going to be kind of a trial. I'm also wondering if it's actually best for me to kind of zigzag here. Got it. Yeah, that tiny little scarab shell is hard to find. Oh, and I've got the perfect thumbnail art for this. I've got like a I've got a couple of Wander digging with, like the Wanderbot character. Me? There we go. It is interesting being equal parts a person and a brand sometimes. Let's see. Let's go for that pickaxe strength. Because we don't actually want to loop back. We want to go to Mount Stone. And then it's 2 million. Ooh, 2 million even to get in. It's still worth it. Just pricey. So to some degree, we are entirely reliant on serendipity here. Oh, we got it. So there's 2 dream shards that can be found on Mount Stone. So we're going to be here for a little while. Unless we get really lucky. It is a very real possibility. But yeah, I think going on this kind of weird diagonal track actually does work. I don't really have much of a basis for it, but it seems like it gets me a decent amount. Pushing it. Yeah, 100 million for the next one is way too expensive. Yeah, out of energy. Yeah, so we're entirely kind of reliant on luck to give us the dream shard in this one. Because it's just hard enough to... get. Like, I could try and be thorough. But mostly it's just going to show up randomly when I least expect it. Well, we can go for pickaxe area. I like we are actually progressing financially to the point where I can get a couple of upgrades. So this is getting easier. I didn't even find both artifacts, but that's fine. It didn't have what I was looking for. Ooh. Pickaxe strength is 2.2 billion. That's spicy. Okay, this has got 3. You know, the interesting thing is... kind of... oh, got it. Kind of minesweepery. It's almost not it's almost practical not to go for the artifacts in this situation. Okay, so for starters, keep all upgrades. It's just too good. Keep some gold on prestige. Unlock locations remain unlocked. Location starting level. Location starting level. Let's just do base pickaxe strength. Oh, and that can be upgraded a couple of times. Relic value increased by total dream fragment. So 10% per. It's only 140, but it's still pretty good. I should actually get fan club. But that's fine. Okay, so we already have all of our upgrades. So we can just... Oh, I should save a little bit of that money. Wait, what? Oh! My upgrades got reset. That's kind of tragic. I was hoping it would save my last set of upgrades. It did not. Okay, that should be good enough. We don't need to go back to the mud pit. And like baseline, we didn't need those upgrades. We still don't. Resetting every time is good enough. No, I don't know. I'm going to eat my words a little bit. The beginning of this, I think I've already kind of retracted a little bit. At the beginning of this, I was a little bit down because I was just like, oh, this is a really neat incremental game, but it doesn't really have a whole lot of agency, so it feels like I'm kind of just doing the same thing every time. But so much of it is just kind of build crafting around to that talent tree. I don't know how big the talent tree is. That's like the one sticking point, because there's a very real possibility it might be kind of limited. But on the off chance that it just keeps going, this actually is one of the better incremental games that I've played in a while. I think it's still... how would I say? I think it might still be a little bit limited for my long-term tastes. Cripes. That money just rolling in. Do we get the stamina? Nah. Let's just keep excavating. We're still on the freaking Forest of Spirits. I think one thing I'd love to see as an upgrade is just the price of entry going away, or something to that extent. At least just not having to click on it every time. As silly as that would be for like a talent point, it'd be so nice to be able to just be like, yeah, I don't want to click on that again. I should actually check, does the... Okay, this does still have a dream shard. But I love how games like Nodebusters and To the Core and so many other incremental games are actually having a, like, very solid, equal parts knock-on effect for, like, hey, this is something to pay attention to. But then also they're influencing each other. Well, almost none of them follow the same design conventions. And from my perspective, that's extremely exciting, purely because, like, oh, we haven't even been to Echo Cave yet, and I'm already going to the Mushroom Grotto. There it is. It's fun from my perspective, because I love incremental games. I love incremental, like, build theory crafting and experimentation and discovery. I don't like the fact that so many games tend to just borrow from each other too much. In terms of its core gameplay mechanics, how would I describe or focus on this? One second. I like Metroidvanias, but they're all the same. Like, it's very rare to have a Metroidvania that doesn't do the exact same thing as every other Metroidvania. There we go. We're already done with the pyramids. Which means we can go to Mount Stone. Yeah, everything is looking good. So let's get the 2 out of here, prestige one more time, and then maybe we start shooting a little bit further. Maybe. There's some question of, like, is this even worth it? We do have the extra excavation strength from that one starting boost. Okay, yeah, so I think this area is worth it. This is actually easy enough to bust through. It might be worth... Oh, there we go. That's the trick. I was wondering how to get that to work exactly with the pattern so I could clear the most in the least amount of clicks. And there we go. Alright. Spend our money and then prestige. Okay, so big one up here is... Let's keep some of our gold just for the bonus. Unlock locations remain unlocked. Don't really care. Increase location starting bonus. Ooh, what do we have down here? People per minute multiplier. Dream fragment appearance chance. Increases value of dream shards. I wanted the appearance chance, but the value boosting... Oh my god. We have 490 people per minute just hanging out here. Oops, why did I go to the mud pits? There is no value in that. Enjoy that mask and thing there. But increasing the appearance chance of the dream fragments is huge. And yeah, they're worth 2 a pop, so progression is just going to skyrocket here. Instant. We definitely want to get that appearance chance to be 100%, just so I'm not wasting my time on duplicate runs. Because this one, for example, there's only 1. Okay, got the shard. Takes 0 time. Okay, back to Mushroom Grotto. Yeah, we might want to get the locations unlocked, stay unlocked, purely from a small time Is it worth it? Like, it saves a smidge of time. I think there's other things I'd rather get. Definitely the appearance chance. Because if we know that the shards are always there, then it's worth just trying to clear maps. And I don't have to, like, do these repeated kind of wasted runs that I don't need. Also, because we save our upgrades between runs, there's kind of a bonus value in potentially reaching, if that makes sense. That, oh, you know, how to describe it? If I can get that 2 point whatever billion, I could actually increase my strike damage permanently. So it might be worth sticking around for a couple of upgrades. Okay, got the dream shard, and there was a coin. Perfect. A little bit more stamina would be lovely. See, we're up to 100 million. Could go for pickaxe. Yeah, let's go for pickaxe area. Because once again, it's permanent. Okay, there is a dream shard. There it is. Perfect. Do we want to... Well, we do have the money. We could go to the next zone. I've been kind of putting it off. About 100 million. We'll take a look at it. Or we won't. This is prestige. Who cares? Okay. Dream fragment chance. Got that. Total dream... Oh, total dream fragments. That's nutty good. Location gold boost per level. Location starting level. Location starting level. Unlock locations remain after prestige. Relic starting level. And base number of people per minute. Sure. Stop dreaming. Okay, so now we can get even more dream shards. Why am I going here? Okay, so now we should have 2 dream shards showing up. At least 2 showing up per excavation, which speeds us up even further. There's the last one. We should have plenty of stamina up until we hit the stone zone. That I can just 100% every single one of these locations instantly. Just gotta watch out for the rocks. Because that's like the one thing. I feel like we're gonna actually beat this in like a couple minutes. I mean, I'm not really sure what the upper limit on this game is. So it might be more, might be a little bit more. Like, the fact that I'm finding 2 shards per 2 shards per excavation or more. This one goes up to 5. Got it. Okay. 3 out of 3 found, so we're actually just done with this area. I guess let's go to the Snowy Summit. Hey, are you alright? It's so cold up here. I'm wearing like 3 coats and I'm still shivering. Also, watch your step. The ice is super slippery. I almost slipped and fell down. Can't wait to climb down and drink some hot chocolate or something. But enough daydreaming. Let's get this done so we can go home and warm up. Okay, there we go. That was actually easier than the stone zone. Do we have another one? 800 million. That's pushing it. Grab the stamina. Okay, we've hit scientific notation, so we can still keep going, which is wild. Actually, wow, some of these are getting really pricey. Keep all location levels on prestige. Oh. Relic starting level. Grab that. One more mining boost. Okay. Feels like we're kind of almost done. We've got 1 dream shard left. That is a goofy amount of people. There we go. I'm curious what's next. Obviously, there's a set amount of locations. Is there a double prestige? Obviously, there's some levels of prestige that I haven't touched yet. Oh, no, we've done the cave. Because it feels like there's not much left for me to find in this game, but who knows? Maybe there's a whole second lower layer to this game. I'm actually kind of surprised that there aren't there's a mode or the digging wasn't like how deep can you go in a single round. And so you clear the first level and then you go down another level, another level, another level, and it gets harder every single time. Oh, that was nice and easy. Yeah, 20 million just to go here. Cripes. On the plus side. completed it in 0 time flat. Oh, it was just the hood. Well, there's our 2 billion that we were talking about earlier. So we can even go to Mucky Marsh. Starts at level 6. Hey, it smells awful here. And that smell is not coming from me. The water's also so viscous, and I really don't want to know why. And the ground's so mushy, it feels like it's eating me. Let's hurry and finish our excavation and get out of here. Should work on my, like, Sonic the Hedgehog impression. I don't know why, I feel like I'd be good at it. Oh, did we get 4 out of that one? Cripes. How many people are in here? It's saying 130 people per minute. I don't know, I think I've lost a lot of connection to what's going on. At this point, it's just chaos. Deep in the jungle lies a temple, they said. I thought they were lying, but it's real. What if there are still people living in there? Ha, obviously not, right? Looks totally overgrown. Seems to have been neglected for centuries. This is sort of exciting. How many people can say they've been here? Not many, I'll bet. There we go. 4 out of 4 found, so we're even done with this area. Okay, so we've maxed our pickaxe strength. That requires a couple trillion. I don't think I can afford that today. So let's go back. Okay, gain person per minute for each owned relic. That's interesting. Keep all relic levels on prestige. Increase relic levels gained by duplicates. Value of relics from Mud Pit. Oh. Oh no. Keep all relics on prestige. Every 100 levels, relic value is massively increased. Oh no. Third eye, reveal new upgrades in the dream tree. Oh no. Further increases dream fragments on each location. Further increases dream fragments. Unlock new basic upgrade, wish. Okay. Stop dreaming. This is still going. So I think agency is gone by the wayside again. But on the flip side, that's okay. Wait. Oh. We get dream fragments here now. So I guess that's super worth it. Also, we're getting billions of gold per second. I love the excess that this is currently providing. The fact that the talent tree keeps just adding layers is very fun. I think my only disappointment is I wish the talent tree was also an excavation. Purely for thematic reasons. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. It's one of those where this keeps wanting to bait me into saying that, like, oh, this isn't a very interesting incremental game. And then, like, I get to the point where it gets interesting. I'm like, holy shit, this is interesting. And it is almost impossible for me to get around that. Because it is kind of consistently nuts here. Where, yeah, I think I've hit the new plateau. We're nearing the end. And then it just keeps going. But it's one of those where it feels like we're almost done. I mean, the amount of money that we're just generating is silly. We've already hit max dig strength. I have 48 dream shards. Which is, of course, nonsense. And it's only going higher because the higher tier zones give even more. It does amuse me that the Stone Summit really is the most inconvenient map, purely because the stones, no matter what, take a whole click to clear. We might actually be up to that 6 trillion. If we're not, it'll be next time. And I've got kind of enough stamina to clear all of this. Okay, jungle temple. No, we're not at the 6 trillion. Though it wouldn't be the worst idea for me to kind of... no, it's not worth it. I was going to say, it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to start going for relic levels again, because that is going to get me a ton of resources. But I think that is better left for later. Okay, we're up to 1 trillion. Yeah, I think we just keep prestiging. Anytime we hit any kind of wall, we immediately reset. I don't think I need that bad. Oh, that's further increased base stamina. Well, basic upgrade Wish. Wishes grant additional levels. I don't know what that is. Further increase the total dream fragments in every location. Oh, and this can be upgraded 20 times. Okay, we're gonna leave that. Relic levels for duplicates. Okay, can't get that. Can get that. Oh. We never finished some of these. How many dream fragments are there going to be this time? Oh no. We're into the trillions. Boost the marketing. Boost the pickaxe area. Okay, we've left the trillions. We are now on to G. Just imagining somebody being in this world, digging, you know, just to do some like base level excavation for like a new home build or something. Stick a shovel in the ground, all of a sudden just these like weird blue gems just start spewing out of the ground. No explanation. I want to write a lit RPG at some point. If you've never read one, effectively it's a book, but the main character is aware that they're leveling up in some way, shape, or form. But I want to write an incremental novel. What would that even look like? It probably would be exceedingly boring. Or it would be just about everybody periodically just screaming because of whatever's going on with the protagonist. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm summoning goblins to work in my factory, but the factory, you know, I literally could not buy enough land, so now I've like created some kind of weird Dyson sphere in my basement so that my imps can continuously do whatever they do. You know, we could pack some more dream shards into this location. Okay, Snowy Summit. I know there's also like big boosts for getting like 100 of each relic. We'll get there someday. Ice Mirror, Yeti Hood. So far so good. It's level Mucky Marsh. It is interesting how the incrementalness is purely for the numbers, kind of all outside of the actual core gameplay loop. That very little of it really leaks into the... very little of it actually leaks into the digging and mining segments. It's there, you know, I'm definitely mining faster and harder than before, but few of the upgrades really provided a benefit there. You know, just a little bit of extra stamina or strength. Okay, we can go to the volcanic wasteland. It's already level 6. It big. Man, I'm sweating so much, man. It's so hot here. The air is full of ash that's hard to breathe. This is definitely not good for our lungs. I don't think I've ever seen a living creature here. I don't think I've seen a single living creature in miles either. It might be the most inhospitable place we've been to yet. We should dig quickly and get out of here. I kind of would love some kind of acknowledgement that my character is actually just like an eldritch entity or something. Just not human. This guy's just like pushing us to destroy the world. Mine it for all it's worth. Yeah, we didn't get everything. Yep. So we actually have to go back. It's one of the first times. Weird, right? I don't think we have enough money for the next one. Okay. There it is. We have like 300 of these. What was the Wish upgrade? Wish. We can do that after we prestige. Oh, but first we get pickaxe area. Then we prestige. Every 1,000 levels, relic values massively increase. Wishes grant additional levels. That's pretty good. What else do we have? Locked until you reach the astral plane. Oh no. We need to dig a tile. Also dig a random tile elsewhere. Oh no. I think I have to stop here. I'd like to keep playing, but it actually feels like there's a very real possibility that this keeps going. I don't know how long. I might have to take a look at the reviews. If there's more, I might actually do another video on this. I am thoroughly enjoying how much depth is hiding here. I'm still gonna say I wish there were more A and B options, just things. You know, like, imagine if I could make my shovel one tile bigger. Or, yeah, one tile, like, increase the radius by 1. You know, make it expensive or kind of punishing. But being able to hit even more tiles with every strike. I guess we do have the ghost hit here, which kind of counts. And who knows, maybe it's just even further in the game. I do not know. But I do enjoy this. I think they did a very good job with the making that talent tree continuously add layers. I think it's doing what I wish Deep Space Cache did, where you think you're done, you think you've hit the end, and you're like, yeah, that was a satisfying experience, and it's like, psych, you got wishes now. Also, the talent tree is bigger than you thought, sucker. Like, something about that just feels very good to me. The constant, I don't want to say the rug pulling nature of it, because it's not exactly a rug pull, but the constant surprise of, you know, this is not the end. And I feel like that's the best thing about a lot of incremental games, is the sudden surprise of, oh no, you just hit the next plane of existence. And so hearing that there's an astral plane on top of all of this is more than enough to catch my interest and make me want to potentially play more. I don't know when or how. Maybe I'll do a stream, maybe I'll do another video, or maybe I'll just play it on my own, because there's only like half an hour left, and that's just not enough for anything. We will see. If that's the case, that might end up being members only, just because YouTube is like, oh, a half-hour video? Not from you, sucker! And then, like, nukes me from orbit. It's not that bad, but we will see. For now, at least, I guess I might as well mention that Digseum is available on Steam now for, like, God, I want to say it's $3, which is an absurdly low price. Yep, it's $3. I love these $3 incremental games that very much borrow from and expand upon the ideas presented in games like To the Core, or Journey to Incrementalia, or, you know, all the other incremental games, because the genre itself, I guess, has become incremental in kind of a very fun way. And it makes me excited to see where it goes, both obviously from this developer, and then hopefully from others, as they, you know, see what works, what doesn't work, and then hopefully incorporate some of that back into their own games. But for now, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. I'm not going to quite end the video. We got a little bit to look at because we can actually go to the Cloud Top Castle. That's not the astral plane. Whoa, check it out. We're so high above the ground. This is so crazy. I don't want to get too close to the edge though. This is scary as heck. I've never been on top of a cloud before. I really hope it doesn't give out under us while we're digging. Oh, this is actually like resisting me a bit. I need some more dig strength. Well, that's fine. Okay, do we just, marketing. And let's prestige. I could go back there and probably get the rest of them, but the more I find, the harder it is to find them. Let's see, so what is this? 2 random tiles, oh boy. I'm just gonna invest in it, why not? Further increase base stamina. Alright, I was gonna save up for those, but whatever. 20 dream fragments in every location. This is not okay. But that makes it exciting. Alright. Well, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.